Good evening and welcome to the Fixinator demo. I'm Daniel Lazarovich from Engineering Software Lab, ESL. We are representing Parasoft in Israel since 2006. The Fixinator. The Fixinator is a new AI tool that is based on a local LLM and is used to fix Parasoft results or the tasks that Parasoft finds in an isolated, air-gapped, secured network. So this is a rather artistic image of the system. You can notice the sanitization server. It brings the updates of the system components into the secured networks. Nothing can reach the components that are inside the network, which are Parasoft, static code analysis tool, isolated local AI server, and the Fixinator that identify and fix C, plus and C# inside the network. It used, as you will see in a minute, as a plugin into any IDE. I will demonstrate it in Eclipse, but it can be used in VScode, Visual Studio, and a few other things. It also has a standalone version, I might show it later, which can connect to CLI systems, to systems that don't support plugins like old IDEs, Kale, Microvision, for example, IAR, and so on. So, we are moving forward. This is a less artistic image. You can see the loop of things. We're starting with one, where Parasoft scans the project, finding what we call tasks, which are things to fix, and they might be bugs, defects, violation of coding standards. And the Fixinator is picking them up, arranging them, managing them, and if the user instructed, it will send them to the local LLM, which also has a database of knowledge that we built and arranged, which is completely built for the relevant context, which is C++, embedded real-time C++, secured standards like CERT-C, functional safety standards like MISRA-C, and so on. So after the LLM is generating the fixes basing on the local knowledge base that we at ESL created, it's sending the fixes to Parasoft again, that verifies them, and the remaining violations or bugs, items, tasks, whatever you call them, are being sent again to be scanned, and the loop is going on until you are satisfied with the results that are left or you reached 0 tasks to do. I mean, everything been solved. We can see here again the sanitization server, all the updates, the database information, software updates to any component that is inside the isolated network is only can reach inside through the sanitization server. Okay, so from now on, we will move to the environment, to the IDE. As I said, I'm using Eclipse. There's a very simple demo project here. Okay, and we will do the Parasoft scan. We are scanning for CERT-C rules, because this is a C project. And in a few seconds, we will see the results of the scan, which is the standard Parasoft results. Okay, we have 34 tasks. 21 of them are classified as severity highest. And we can see them here. And this is the Felt Fixinator. Let's start from about, and it has a license manager, and here's the settings. Let's have a look at the settings. Settings are the obvious project location and where the LLM Studio is. We're using Python in the background, so we need a Python path, and the Parasoft install path, and parameters of the LLM, like temperature, maximum tokens, and so on, can be controlled from here. This can be disabled if the company doesn't want the user to mess with the LLM parameters. But at the moment, I'm leaving that here. So the commands template is defined here, and we're choosing cert C standard, C standard. If we're using C+, it's a C+ standard, and the compiler. Many compilers are supported, and new ones are being added all the time. And the architecture. This demo is a simple console application, 32-bit application, so this is the right architecture for it. All those settings are being sent to the LLM and is generating the fixes in the context of what we set here. What we do is generate report and load. Basically, generate report creates the standard Parasoft report. And we can also just load report if the report is ready, or do run last scan, generate report and loads, which operates the Parasoft in one go. Okay, let's do, and as you can see, there are here the violations. Actually, they are identical to the things that you see in the Parasoft tab. This is only that we can work with them. Okay, so, and as you can see, I already fixed things before, just one, to test that the system is working, and you can see the commands that the system is inserting into the code. So there was something here that had been fixed, and it was fixed by Fixinator, and it gives you the timestamp. It should say the LLM model, but for some reason it didn't pick up on the quen. I will fix that later. And it tells you which cert violation was fixed. Basically, it was add function prototype before use. So we have 34, and some of them we don't want to fix. We will have to suppress them. But let's say, how does a fix look like? So I'm picking up a few issues, medium issues, and it says fix selected violation. Now, these are sent to the LLM. I will open the LM Studio so you can see what's happening. You can see it's been sent here with the parameters we set before. And soon it's starting to build a new code in a way that LLM do it. You see, it's building the solution slowly, bit by bit, the way artificial intelligence works. It all depends how powerful your system is. You can see there's also a utility called RAM Manager, which help us to understand if we still have enough VRAM on the GPU, because without that, the LLM will not work correctly. Okay, so this is understood. I mean, it should be transparent to the user. It's none of our business really what the LLM does. And we're waiting for the fix to complete. When it finishes, it's opening a diff window, and it won't apply the fix until the user will authorize it. So I'm authorizing it, and as you can see here, many more Fixinator commands were added, and will save the file, and we will do the scan again. Now, when you fix one thing, it usually affects other things. So usually we fixed 4, we had 34 before. It's not going to go to 30. For various reasons, it will fix many other things. So we're down from 34 to 20. And I will do generate report and load. And we are down to 20. Okay. Now, you don't really have to do one by one if your system is powerful enough and your LLM is also powerful enough, and is a big one. And as you can see, my LLM rather powerful. Next, it's one of the new ones. Yes, it's Chinese and not everyone can use it. But they can use the GPT OSS 120B, which I'm also using. I'm using a few other, like DeepSeek are really good and for things low. But in this particular demo, I use the Qwen 3 coder next. So it's rather powerful, as I said, and instead of fixing one by one, I will simply do Felt Fixinator fix all in file. So for that we will have to wait a little bit. Again, LLM is starting to fire and to do many things, to process the prompt based on the input that's coming from our knowledge base. Okay, that's interesting but not interesting enough, so we'll just wait for it to finish. You can see it running and it's fixing in the background. You have to understand, it's almost never we can eliminate everything, because there are some things that might be don't go and don't fit with the standard. Like the standard might be against using stdio functions, but there's also what is called design limitations. I mean, this application is a console application on an x86 on a PC. We're printing to the screen, so we must have functions that will allow us to print to the screen. So this is like a design limitation. It is when it turns green, it finishes. So if we go back to the system, when you do fix all, it doesn't give you a diff. It's simply fixing things, because this is like you telling him, just go and fix it all. So we can see many comments, and we'll save it, and we'll do a Parasoft scan again. As you can see, we also have a Fixinator console, which tell us what it did. Very useful for debugging, but we are interested in the Parasoft console, and it finished, and there are 9 issues left. Let's see what they are. Let's generate report and fix. 9 left. So, well, the third standard is against the f-flash standard library function, but it's absolutely necessary here. It's a design limitation, so we will have to suppress it, deviate it. It's a common practice when you're doing the coding standards. And it's also tells you do not declare the error message identifier, since name is a reserved macro name, but that's up to me. I still have control over the code. So as far as I'm concerned, they are all can be deviated, suppressed. They are not important, they are not really huge risk. And again, I need to use string literal This might be, but it's not a serious issue as far as I'm concerned. So we are simply suppressing them, and they are suppressed. And the next time we will do a scan, the scan is reporting no task reported. The Windows is clean with 0 results. This is where we wanted to be. Just one thing before we finish that I want to show you is the standalone application. That's where the name Felt Fixinator came from, because the technology, it's Felt technology. It looks a little bit different. We're connecting to the LLM here. We can play with the settings here. We have a console here, and we have a chat window, which you can ask questions to the chat. So you can ask the chat general questions. That was on purpose. It's not a valid syntax. And this is like a specific C++ chat, but there's also a general chat. You simply you set a project path in the same way and load reports from here. This is the standalone, very, very useful. By the way, we also have the chat window here. So we can ask questions. We can ask questions to the chat from here and wait for it to answer. Again, it all depends on the system. It can be relatively slow. It's generating the answer now, and soon we will see it. This is useful. So basically, that's what I wanted to show. I hope you will find it interesting and useful. I'm Daniel Lazarovich. I have a lot of experience in those things. I will be happy to help you and to integrate the Fixinator into your current installation of Parasoft. So I hope we will be in touch. As you can see, my contact details are here. So thank you for listening.